Good morning. I'm Devisena. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about agent and its environment. This topic is present in the subject Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Let us start discussing the topic. Agent and its environment. An agent is anything that can be viewed as perceiving in environment through sensors and acting upon that environment through actuators. Here is a representation of an agent. Let us see an example, that is a human as an intelligent agent. For example, consider human as agent. Human has ears, eyes and other organs which are sensors. Hands, legs, mouth and other body part work as actuators. Let us consider robot as an agent. A robotic agent might have cameras, infrared rangefinders as sensors. Robot can have various motors acting as actuators. For the software agent, the sensors are keystrokes, file contents, and network packets. The actuator for this software agents are screen, writing files, and network packets. For the internet shopping agent, the sensors are HTML pages, that is text graphics script. The actuator for the internet shopping agents are forms, display to user, follow URL. Let's start discussing the AI terminology. First, we will see the percept. The term percept refers to the agent's perpetual inputs at any given instant. The examples for the percept are: first, a human agent percepts bird flying in the sky through eyes and takes its snap, that is photography. A robotic agent perceives temperature of a boiler through cameras and takes the control action. The second terminology is percept sequence. An agent's percept sequence is the complete history of everything the agent has ever perceived. Agent has choice of action at any given instant, and it can depend on the entire percept sequence agent has recorded. The change in the perception forms a historical case. For example, a robotic agent monitoring temperature of a boiler will be sensing it and keeping on maintaining the percept sequence. This percept sequence will help robotic agent to know how temperature fluctuates, and action will be taken depending on percept sequence for controlling the temperature of the boiler. Third terminology we are going to discuss is agent function. It is defined as a mathematical function which maps each and every possible percept sequence to a possible action. This function has input as percept sequence and it gives output as action. Agent function can be represented in a tabular form. Example for the agent function is, consider an ATM machine is an agent. It displays a menu for withdrawing money when ATM card is inserted. When provided with percept sequence, a transaction type and PIN number, then only user gets cash. It is represented here. The fourth terminology we are going to discuss is agent program. When we want to develop an agent program, we need to tabulate all the agent functions that describes any given agent. This can practically lead to infinite functions, hence we need to put bound on the length of percept sequence that we need to consider. This table of functions of percept sequence and action will be external characteristics of the agent, whereas internally agent function for an intelligent function will be implemented by an agent program. Architecture of agent. The agent program runs on some sort of computing device which is called the architecture. The program we choose has to be one that the architecture will accept and run. The architecture makes the percepts from the sensors available to the program, runs the program and feeds the program's action choices to the effectors as they are generated. The relationship among agents, architectures and programs can be summed up as follows. Agent is equal to architecture plus program. Schematic of artificial intelligence agent performing function. Following diagram illustrates the agent's action process as specified by architecture. This can also be termed as agent's structure. Here, the agent's action processes are represented. AI, first we have the design, then the design is given to the agent program. Agent program is linked with agent program architecture. The agent program implements the agent function. Agent function provides the perception. The perception leads to the action. This is represented here. Let us see the shopping agent on the internet is called as bot. Here, what are the sequence of percepts and the action followed? First, we are typing the URL of greeting site mygreeting.com. After entering this information, the website will be displayed. Now, navigation and description of greetings to be purchased is informed. Followed by the action is click on the link. In order to get details of greeting which is purchased in terms of forms, we have to enter the form filling. To perceive completion of process, the receiving receipt or bill is considered as an action. Thank you very much for listening this lecture. If you like this lecture means, kindly share this video to your friends. For further updates, kindly subscribe my channel. Thank you.